Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds to show my appreciation. What's up, OG man? What it do? Is that Ramiro San? When the name is all together, it's hard to break it down sometimes if it's not separated. Sheila Davison. What's up, Brian Toller? Bubba Chevy. Bubba. What's up, Bubba? Yeah. Sir Swiftus W. Funkelwerk. All right then. What up? Pamela Hamilton. Nisha Lewis. Jeffy Bacon. Cassandra Bourne Edwards. Dallas in the house. I am Talia Israel. What's up? 2-1 Tate. Frederick Wright. 2-1 checking in from Cleveland. Frederick from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shani. Got the hometown girl in the house, Spring, Texas. What's up? What's up? Roderick Mason. Dezella Carmichael. Angela Datnack. What up, Angie? T-Med. Jaron George, Dayton, Ohio. What's good? What's good? G for real. I'm going in, fam. I'll be back in the comments. Going in right now, though. Let me pick up my subject. Boom. Family, this guy to the left is Mr. Blake. Mr. Blake is the subject of a viral video that includes Judge David Fletcher. Judge David Fletcher is an unusual guy. He works in a system that was designed to over-sentence and over-prosecute Black people. It was designed that way. That's right, I said it. It was designed that way. And many people who work in that system go into the system to uphold the status quo. They go there to make sure that they keep their foot on the collective necks of Black folks. It is a system that thousands of Black folks find themselves in and going into courtrooms every single day, hoping for mercy, sometimes praying for mercy and begging for mercy from people who were hired to not show them mercy. And if I'm going to call a strike and a ball, especially white folks. They are indoctrinated at an early age to stick it to the brother and the sister. Oh yeah, man, that is what it is. You can try to argue with me all you want, but I got statistics to back me up. I'm talking statistics. And anybody who had a righteous heart would agree with me. You ain't got to like what I'm saying, but you cannot call me a liar. So Mr. Blake finds himself in David Fletcher's courtroom. Why is he in David Fletcher's courtroom? Let me back up. I'm going to give this man his respect. Judge David Fletcher. Why is he in his courtroom? Well, a police officer in Texas pulled him over. Not for a traffic violation. He pulled him over while he was walking on his Tom and Jerry's. What's the charge? He crossed an unauthorized crossing point from a convenience store to an apartment complex. The cop searches him. Let the prosecutor tell it. It was a PC search. And after that search was conducted, the officer observed a large sack of marijuana. So you would think the case was open and shut, right? Not so fast. The judge said to the prosecutor, so in other words, he was walking while black. I don't think so. The judge looked at Mr. Blake. He looked at the prosecutor. He looked back at Mr. Blake. And he said, I am going to find no probable cause. I ain't got no problem with that. Judge Fletcher is one of the very few, and it's a damn shame that the system is so stacked against the black. It is a damn shame that you have human beings who willingly participate in a system that is designed to target people. Not just black people, but black people get it the worst. But this is a system that is designed to target people and arrest people and put people in jail. Not try to work with people and reform people. They're designed to just punish. And every now and then you can get off with a few breaks and stuff because depending on who you are, who you connected with, how much money you got, you might get a break. Other than that, it's going to be business as usual. So the judge further said, Mr. Blake, be careful. The world is against you. Don't let them be. Do something with your life. The judge say, I'm going to have you take a seat in the back. Hang tight. The judge threw that shit straight out. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So in researching this story, I was like, I need to find out a little bit more about this guy. Who is this guy? Who was that masked man in the black robe? So I found out that Judge Fletcher used to be a prosecutor in Texas. He was a prosecutor for 17 years. He took a 50% pay cut so that he could make a difference in the system. He became a defense attorney to make a difference in the system, but he realized he had more power as a judge. God, do y'all understand now why I always talk about local elections, the importance of local elections, the importance of participating in local elections? You decide who the judge is going to be. You can look at somebody's record. You can watch how they move, who they associate with, and you know how they're going to behave when they're sitting on that bench. You know how they're going to rule when they're sitting on that bench because you can look at their resume. You can look at their record. Just like you have people that's going in there voting for these uncivilized mutts to be a judge because of their record, because they know who they are. They know how they're going to rule. You got to get people in there where you know how they're going to rule. You know, at the very least, they are going to be fair and impartial. It is a damn shame that this man is going viral for actually having some humanity. He is going viral. A judge is going viral for doing the right thing. The viral judge should be the judge who does the wrong thing. It should be so rare that a judge does something erroneous that that judge actually goes viral. But it is so rare that a judge stands on business, that a judge shows some true humanity, that a judge is fair and impartial and considers race. When he considers his decision, he considers race from a standpoint of, was this guy discriminated against because of his race? And because of that, I've decided that I'm going to give him a break. I believe that these chumps out here was targeting him. So I'm going to give this guy a break. But I'm also going to give him a warning. Be careful. The world is against you. And that is my message for all of us. Black men, especially. The world is a. Let me back up. Y'all, let me let you. See, I'm about to go there, man. I'm really about to go there. And let me tell you something, fam. I'm about to go there because I love you for real. I could easily jump on this channel every day and take the low-hanging fruit. It's easy to just jump on here and be disrespectful to everybody. Just be disrespectful. Say dumb shit, you know? Talk about dumb shit just all day long. It's easy. It's super easy. And it's a lot more profitable. And you don't really have to worry about getting blocked. You don't have to worry about getting banned and suspended and all that kind of stuff, because the more low frequency you are, the more you're rewarded on social media. Black males, specifically you, let me tell you something. Judge Fletcher was on point when he said, the world is against you. Don't let them be. I assume that he meant don't let him be. Don't let them be. Don't let it be by not giving the world the ammunition to gun you down. It already has begun. It already has begun. Don't give them the ammunition. It already has the gun and the ammunition and a reason. Don't give them an excuse. It's cold-blooded how they did us, man. It's cold-blooded how they were able to enslave our people, rape, murder, steal, subjugate, terrorize our people for centuries. But we're the bad guys. We're the ones that everybody's supposed to be scared of. And it's still happening. See, this may not even be a conversation if it still wasn't happening. If black men and women weren't still getting lynched. Literally. We might be talking about something different. If the system wasn't so lopsided, wasn't so lopsidedly biased, we could be talking about something else. Now, I know some of y'all don't like when I talk like this. But let me tell you something, especially the ones who say that you're allies to black people. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to be quiet so you can be comfortable. So suck it up, buttercup. If you're with me, you know. Man, listen here, man. I rock with whoever rock with me. I love whoever love me, and that is irregardless of what your skin color is. I don't give a damn. You love me, I love you. But if you hate me, boy, I hate your ass 1,000 times more. I'm not going to be silent so you can be comfortable. Out here handling my people like this, and I'm just supposed to be quiet. Just be quiet, man. Just don't say nothing. You know, you're going to get a lot further if you don't say anything about it. Just go take the low frequency, deal with the low frequency stuff, man. You know, they'll reward you. You know, you're going to get paid with that. Nah, I'm good. Soul not for sale. What my son say? Soul not for sale. I'm hot, fam. I'm just thinking about it. I'm hot. But that Judge Fletcher, he's something different. He's something special. That's how a white ally or any ally to black people or any people operate. You get in, you don't get your ass in there and just relax. It ain't enough that you just become a judge. No, you become a judge, and when you see what's going on, you call BS on it. When you see BS, you call BS. And let me tell y'all something, fam. It would be great if black people could get a pass, be shown some lopsided favors in the courtroom since we've been getting hit for the longest. We've been getting the short end of the stick. Be beautiful. Just flip it. And all of a sudden, the system is biased in our favor. And we get all the breaks. That would be nice. But we ain't even asking for that. All we asking for is to be treated equally. We just want to be on a level playing field. That's it. That's it. Just a level playing field. That means, Mr. Officer, when you out there in your cruiser and you riding, you pull a person over because of the way that they're moving on the road. If they commit a traffic infraction, you pull them over. You see that they black or white or whatever color they are. You deal with them by policy, by rules. You deal with them by protocol. You do not say, okay, since they black, I can be disrespectful. Oh, they black, I can pull them over. But see, a lot of y'all uncivilized mutts. And you was raised like that. You was raised by uncivilized mutts. Your mama was an uncivilized mutt. Your daddy was an uncivilized mutt. Your grandparents were uncivilized mutts. Every now and then, one of you uncivilized mutt become an uncivilized mutt, and your grandparents wasn't, and your mom and your daddy wasn't like that. Somehow, some way, it skipped your generation. The goodness skip you. Somehow, some way, goodness skipped you, and you just was an uncivilized mutt. They call it a bad seed. You was a bad seed. Slip through the cracks. The black sheep of the family. Can't nobody explain why you the way you are. Black men, the world is against you. They made it that way. The United States set it up that way. The United States started it. They set it up first. The United States followed by Britain. That's right, I said it. The United States, though, they first. They put out a hit campaign, a political hit campaign on black people, period. Now, why would they do that? Why would they try to make black people look bad to the rest of the world? Why would they just go out of their way to do that? Simple. If they can show that we're unworthy of humanity, if they can paint us as the villain, they can justify their mistreatment of us. And it's worked because you have others who come from out of the country, foreigners who come to America, set up shop. And the only reason why they were able to set up shop in the first place is because of our work, the labor that we put in. They get here and they start talking slick and looking down on black folks. And it's all because of the images that America has put out there. Now, we've participated in some of those images, but American government, big business, they control the outlets to get those messages and those images out. They control all the big social media platforms. They control the internet, all that. They control it. But even before all of that, if some white woman was claimed that she was, essayed, and she said it was a black man, all she got to do is say it's a black man, and they're going to put a black face on a newspaper, and they're going to make him as black as possible and try to make him, this is how diabolical they are, fam. They used to force black men who were accused of violent crimes to take a mugshot looking violent, looking like a monster. So you couldn't just take a normal mugshot. You had to look mean and fierce, and aggressive and dangerous. They made them take a picture like that, and then they posted in the news. So they did that to justify their mistreatment of us. Judge Fletcher says, I see what's going on. I want to be a defense attorney, and I'm going to defend people who I believe deserves a break. I'm going to defend people who I believe who are innocent. He got in and he realized that, whoa, this is cool, and I'm making a difference, but I think I can make even a bigger difference if I become a judge. But if I become a judge, I'm going to have to take a 50% cut in pay. The man said, it is what it is. My conscience won't let me sit on the sideline and just accept this. I got to do more. I'm going to do more. I got to meet this guy. I'm going to meet him. I'm going to figure out a way. I'm going to go out of my way. I got to meet this guy. Judge David Fletcher is necessary. I'm sure he's getting a lot of hate. I'm sure. This system has been the same way. It's been operating the same way for 100 years. And people don't want to change. As he mentioned in the video, people don't want to change. Well, he didn't mention it in this video, but he mentioned it in another video I watched of him. People don't want to change because They benefit from our suffering too much. Whether it's their pockets being padded, whether it's them whether it's them being granted the privilege of not having to work as hard to get an opportunity, or whether it just makes them feel good that Black people are beneath them. And if they can do something about it, if they can keep that going, yeah, I'm sure he's getting a lot of hate. I'm sure the fix is in to try to get him removed in some type of way. I'm sure that they are investigating right now, trying to figure out how to get him. They're doing something. Now, he got to be really careful too, because while the world is against Black men, they're also against anybody who try to aid Black men. They're against anybody who try to aid Black people. But let's go back to anybody trying to aid Black men. That includes Black women. This is why they try to put images out there and information out there to turn Black women against Black men. Yeah, man. It's a cold game. It's a cold game. But Judge Fletcher is doing what he can do to help Black folks get a few W's in this wicked, 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 evil game. Prior to 2017, if you were arrested, you was given a bond and put in jail. Judge Fletcher and many others fought against the bail system that disproportionately affects Black folks and other people of color. They give you a bail. They give you a bond that they know that you can't meet. They'll give you a bond they know you can't make. So even though you might be innocent, you're sitting in jail until your case is resolved. Life goes on. You don't have access to your children. You can't work. You can't earn a living. You can't do nothing but sit and wait. And you better believe your case is going to be reset over and over and over again. Some people have been in jail up to 2-3 years sometimes, just waiting around for them to make a decision. The system is unfair. The judge said, when I researched him, I saw a video where he was talking about how unfair the system is. And he said, the idea is public safety. If you show me you're not a threat, we're going to let you go. And you're going to come back to the court and go through the system and resolve your case. But because this system they have, this stacked system, this rigged system has been in place for so long, many people don't want to change it. He said they got a lot of assault cases. They get tons of assault cases. And what he wants to know when somebody comes in his courtroom is, why are you upset? Why? Why are you upset? And then he tries to do something to help that person not be upset. Fam, wait a minute. Did y'all hear what I just said? The man wants to know, why are you upset? So that he can do something to make you not upset. But that ain't the system we're in. This system says you're in here for assault. You get punished. We don't care why you did it. You get punished. I'm not saying you're not supposed to get punished, but I'm saying punishment should not be the end of your case. There should be some form of reform. Remember, they used to talk about prisons and rehabilitation. They used to call them rehabilitation centers. It wasn't just such prison. It was such rehabilitation center. They took rehabilitation out. They took it totally out because they realized that, hey man, we're not a rehabilitation center, and we're a correctional facility. They started calling them correctional, but they're not correcting behavior. They should call them punishment systems. It shouldn't be called Jasper Correctional Center. It should be called Jasper Punishment Center. All of these buildings that say correction should say punishment, because they're not trying to correct behavior. Punishment is job security for them. This is why they don't want the system to change. That's why they don't want to change the system, because it's job security. Pulling people over, stopping people for jaywalking. Hopefully you can get a reaction out of them. Now you got an assault on a police officer or resisting arrest. That's job security. Stopping some dude walking around with some weed in his pocket. Fuck that man, fucking some weed, man. Let the man go. Who gives a shit? Weed. Ain't like he walking around with a damn grenade. Stop some of these dudes out here that's got all these damn weapons out here trying to destroy Americans, trying to kill people, walking up in these places, airing it out, killing 20, 30, 40, 50 people. Messing with some dude jaywalking. Like they ass don't jaywalk. It ain't a person listening to me right now who hasn't jaywalked. Unless one of y'all got your little babies in Pampers listening. But other than that, ain't nobody, every single person in jaywalked. They have all of these rules and all of these laws so that they can keep you walking a tightrope. They got a billion damn laws on the book. And they're not going to take none of them off because they get paid. All of these laws, each one of these laws mean that they can get paid. It's a way to get paid. Every single one of these laws is a way to get paid. Going into the comments. Mr. Brothers Keeper, what's up? My Brothers Keeper. Michelle Ward. All crimes are commercial. You better believe it, including murder. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Said Ludo Tarmaker. Is it Ludo? Toy Hunter. Chris Goff. What's up, Chris? Mike Dan. Rodney Step Away. Samuel Alex. Layla Zaid. What's up, Layla? Yeah, think about what I'm saying, fam, with these judgeships. Think about what I'm saying. And that's what Layla just mentioned. Like, we need to raise more black men and women to become judges. The judge decides. When you go into a courtroom, the judge can just, it don't matter what the grand jury say. The grand jury can say, okay, we vote to indict. Cool, come on in with your indictment. The lawyer can say, the prosecutor can say, judge, this is the evidence. The judge can say, inadmissible. I'm not letting that evidence in. No, I rule. The judge. That's why they say, tell it to the judge. When there's a problem, you ever heard that expression? Tell it to the judge. I don't want to hear it. The judge, that's the person standing in judgment. This is the person who's gonna have the most power. This is the most. All of them got some power. The prosecutor got a lot of power, but ain't none of them got as much power as the judge. The judge got the ultimate power. Y'all better start voting. Y'all better start putting some action, put some money behind that mouth. Better start getting some judges in here. That's what's going. The judge got the final say so. Even if you've already been convicted of a crime, and let's say you was wrong, or maybe you was right, but maybe they gave you too much time. The judge takes a look at the evidence and say, you know what? I agree. That's too much time. Come on home, man. The judge. I don't understand how people can wait 4 damn years and take action every 4 years for a damn mouthpiece, a spokesperson. I don't understand that. These people, these judges are putting in work every day on the ground. These city council members are putting in work every day. These mayors are putting in work. These commissioners are putting in work every single day that affect your life, that affects your standard of living immediately, has an immediate impact on your standard of living. I do not understand how people can overlook these local elections. If you ain't voting local, you a joker. Sheila Williams, what's up? Attorney Jeff. Attorney Jeff, there you go, man. You got to listen to me. There go an attorney telling y'all what's up. 100% correct. Judges are critical in our legal system. District attorneys are also elected positions. Voting locally is far more important than the federal elections. Said he did a video on that. Y'all go check him out. Follow Attorney Jeff. Let me tell y'all something, fam. Come on, man. Y'all better get on y'all game. These district attorneys say, you got to get your guy in there. Get somebody in there who you know. Look, right now, everybody just sitting back. Ain't everybody, not everybody, but many of us just sit back, and whatever they gonna do, we just let them do it. And that's all fine if you think that you'll never, ever, ever end up in a courtroom, you personally. That's all fine if you think somebody that you really, really care about will never end up in a courtroom. That's all fine. But what if you do? Now what? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I see April coming in on the late shift. Yasir Brown, what's up? Mike Dan, Christopher Farrell, Samuel Alex, Sharon. And fam, listen here. Y'all make sure y'all show some love. Show some love to Miss Jazzy for holding the chat down, keeping the trolls at bay. Show some love for Miss Jazzy. You know, it ain't the easiest thing opening up this, this live, and because, sometimes the wind blow the trash in. So when that trash get blown in, we got to clean it up. But other than just cleaning up the trash, Miss Jazzy keep everybody informed and make sure she put the rules out there, let everybody know what's going on and how we get down over here on Willie D Live. So show Miss Jazzy some love, fam. That's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time. No more talk.